So that means this is finals, and I'm going to fix this up right now. Oh, my God.
Oh, thanks. Although he did have that team. He basically had my team with him. I was thinking in the movie. Stop losing it. That's how
Wait, Ben lost already? What?
I know, game 1 is
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you lost already.
Game 1 is godlike. Godlike. No, that's what I'm scared of. You know, I want more hyper offensive. I think that should wear Jolteon.
Yo, Jolteon's max Q. No, you know he's mad cute.
Four guys.
Rhyperior.
You really love Rhyperior, don't you? Yeah.
All right, guys.
You shouldn't.
Everything's fixed up. CT's back in the house right now.
Man, the strats I used to do with him back in the day. He still gets bodied, like, the starting.
Okay. We have the finals, which is the exact rematch of the last New York City Elite Four. Soulsur versus Ben7000.
I was saying that.
And of course, Soulsur is at the bottom, and Ben is at the top.
Yeah.
Ben7001, that is.
Oh, yeah.
Why did they put Ben7000?
We're watching from Soul's perspective here.
Yeah, we are.
Meowstic Kanga. He's been using this lead all day. I'm happy to see myself.
Against Ben's Rotom and Talonflame.
Oh, that doesn't seem good. No. Doesn't.
I mean, at this point,
Okay.
Ben is under fake out pressure, so it's basically how Ben is going to
With something like
respond to
Safeguard, the Rotom might not be able to get much done to either of these.
He has to be really wary of the Swagger Safeguard combo too.
Swagger.
But the Talonflame still can get off pretty real damage on either of those.
Yep.
Like, oh, you know, melee this, that.
Does the Talonflame have Tailwind?
We don't know.
We don't know yet.
There's a ton of things Ben can do in this situation.
You know what's the person that took me out of, like...
He withdraws the Talonflame.
West,
And Ferrothorn.
Oh, to the
Might be able
Ferrothorn.
to
That's
punish
pretty
a Kanga
interesting.
attack.
Yeah, if Kanga faked out the
interesting.
Ferrothorn, that's tons of damage.
That's bad.
Tons of damage onto the Kanga.
Ferrothorn would not care much about almost anything aside from a power
as
punch
expected,
coming
a
for it.
safe.
No fake out.
Oh, the return onto Rotom. Oh, predicted the switch. It's pretty interesting. And Reflect, interesting.
Now
Instead of,
Ferrothorn's going to be really hard for Soul to take down here.
it's a pretty interesting. Instead of using Will-O-Wisp, which has the 85 accuracy, just goes with the Reflect instead.
Yeah.
A pretty
Also,
smart option.
Reflect, since...
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about the
safeguard, exactly.
But the Rotom is very near being KO'd here.
Yeah. Oh, the charm is interesting onto the Ferrothorn.
Yeah.
Since Ferrothorn already doesn't have the highest attack set, it might have trouble getting too much done at this point.
Yeah.
And Rotom goes down, another return.
And we'll see.
And this substitute.
Oh. Wait, what item does the Rotom W have again?
We didn't see an item. It was not Citrus.
Yeah, it did not have Citrus, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's a little bit curious.
Didn't have Citrus, and it didn't have leftovers, so...
Huh?
Didn't have Citrus, didn't have leftovers.
The Ferrothorn is behind a sub, and it would be very hard for a Soul to get out of here, but the Ferrothorn is also going to have trouble getting much done because it's been charmed.
Yeah, but at the same time, Ben's Kangaskong's in here, and it has, as a fake out right here.
But whichever one he fakes
If
out,
he even
the
fake
other
outs.
one is going to be able to do something annoying. Meowstic could charm the Kanga, and the Kanga could just
Yep.
he's not going to go for
fake out,
either.
no fake out at all.
Yep. With another return.
Double into Kanga.
Return. Doesn't do as much due to the reflect.
Man, reflect really doesn't make that do much.
And Ben
This
responds.
isn't going to do much.
Ben responds with his own return. Doesn't do as much as well due to the charm.
And then Gyro Ball.
Ferrothorn is such a slow Pokemon. Kanga can be pretty fast. Yeah,
It's still
respectable damage.
Yeah, it still chunks a bunch.
Hey, now we're back. That's it. Wrong game.
You like a. Yeah, but
Meowstic's like putting on a lot of pressure just because of charm. And well, I assume the Swagger's going to with his own Kanga.
That's scary now.
That's really scary.
Ooh, the power punch. This also shows that they both have the
Oh,
same
the
speed.
crit.
Oh, the crit.
Crit.
Nasty.
The crit.
Soul probably
And
assumed
just
that Kanga
completely
wouldn't have
negates-
any way to get at
It
him.
completely negates the charm too.
Interesting is that Kangaskhan, both Kangaskhan's have the same speed. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, was it a speed tie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since we call it
Souls and
Soul-
then
Oh,
Ben.
yeah, okay, it was a speed tie.
Kangas was able to outspeed.
If Souls had been able to go first, there would have been a very different situation. Strong Ments.
Yeah, there comes the chop of the element after Angel, the Kangaskhan died. Well,
Shuffle tagging in.
I wonder what options Soulsur has for that sub-Ferrothorn.
It really depends what the Salamence is holding.
Yeah.
It really depends on what the Salamence is holding.
Yes, Elements can break the Ferrothorn sub, or if it has something like Specs, it would be able to take out the Kangaskhan here.
Unless surprise physical elements.
Well, the Kangaskhan is at -1 because of the Intimidate. And he negated the charm with the
Oh,
Power
the
Punch.
withdrawal of Kangaskhan into
I want to say.
Oh, Talonflame. Let's see how this will end up. Charm.
Charm
If that
Talonflame,
happened.
yeah, on the Talonflame.
This is probably going to be something into... Oh?
Oh, it's targeting. It's ignoring the Ferrothorn at 100%. Oh,
Ooh,
did
that did a lot. That did a lot.
And onto the Salamence. It does pretty much a lot.
Soul might have a hard time getting at that Pharaoh now, because that appears to be a Spec Salamence.
Yeah,
Means it won't be...
Might be. I mean, it looks like it could be a Spec Salamence.
Who is turn type 127?
Ooh.
Like barely hanging on
Ooh, the
there.
Thunder Wave. Predicting the Kangaskhan switching.
Maybe not. It's not like the Meowstic had too much to do to that Ferrothorn, so there was not actually much.
Oh,
And the Talonflame staying around here.
Critical, that definitely breaks the sub.
Ferrothorn is able to keep getting off some damage and take out the man.
Now it really depends on what is in the back here.
Ferrothorn might not be stoppable at this point, but it can be charmed again because it is out of the sun.
It could also be Swagger. Let's not forget about. Let's not. Let's be.
Oh, he has Talonflame out. Might be interesting to see what happens. That's pretty much why he Thunderwaved Ben's Talonflame, so he can prevent the speed tie. However, it is quite a risky play.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
I need you to be successful.
That's why he doesn't
For
want
me,
you
Jules.
That's why he wants you to be up to his standard, not your standard.
Yeah, man.
Actually, that's why.
Yeah, you need to be as good as my match.
This is a really weird spot. A wrong play by either one would be a disaster.
Wrong play by either.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the withdrawal Talonflame back to King. Make possibly to protect. Yep, protect on Parasaur. And he brave alert. Oh, he predicted the switch.
Here.
Will he be able to KO? Oh, so close, so close. And Charm. Oh. Ooh. Protect on the Talonflame, interesting. Showing it's not a choice band set or anything like that. Charm onto let's see who it is. Parasaur, interesting play.
So the Ferrothorn's at -4 now.
Not going to do as much
that
damage.
means it has a third the attack it normally would.
Oh, and
Reflect. That's why it survived.
Yeah, seeing how long Reflect was there, we can pretty much assume what Rotom's W's item was now.
Yeah, that was definitely longer than the regular 4 turns, 4 full turns.
Yeah, confirmed as light play.
Wait, why is that? Why is that? Don't poke me. Did I poke you with that? No. It's not matter.
Ooh, withdraw the King, so I'll probably switch out so we can reset the fake outs again.
Yeah.
It's likely that own Talonflame might be kicking the bucket here.
Ooh. Swagger. Going for that para fusion onto that Talonflame. Risky
And
move.
the Flare Blitz.
Take out the Parathorn sub.
Oh, that recoil though.
Yeah, that's gonna add up.
I should realize. Light forward. And Gyro Ball onto Talonflame. Let's see how much it does. Still does a bunch.
Even at -4, it does do a little bit of damage.
And with all that recoil from either Brave Bird or Flare Blitz, and from Life Orb, and
It could really start adding up.
yeah. Let's
Go. This is gonna be a big turn, I think.
Yeah, this is gonna be maybe the climax.
If Soul doesn't take out the Talonflame, it could KO either of his bonds here, but
Oh, they're going for the Brave
yeah,
Bird.
so
Let's
he
see
is
who
going to
it's
take out the Talonflame.
not risking the Parafusion at all, or maybe predicting the switch to Kangaskhan. Ooh, and the recoil, that's a bunch. Oh,
Swagger.
Going for that 50-50.
Ferrothorn is able to do a fair bit more damage now. Well, it is
This
still
is
an
huge right
effective
here.
Oh, let's
-2.
see.
He hits some.
Oh,
That was big.
that was
really.
a really huge
That
play.
might have been the end of the Talonflame right there.
But now with the
Ball thing.
Kanga coming
Yeah.
back in, he's
I
going
think-
to have to assume where the fake out is coming.
I still remember the place in classic you always think you're hot shit, and then you see someone who just wrecks you, and you're like, I need to know how you did that. And you find out, and then you're like, you go smash it.
We can't just say Ben won yet.
No.
We
Yeah.
have it's really close. Going on to Talonflame protects to protect from the obvious fake out from Kanga.
And he goes after the
Yeah,
Meowstic.
not so
he
obvious.
sees it. He sees it.
Let's go back to the
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Will the Ferrothorn be able to do anything? Oh,
The
gets the
substitute.
sub
He is
up. Able to get the substitute up.
Now the Talonflame has no way of one-hit KOing it.
Yeah.
But also, probably wouldn't KO itself with the recoil from taking out the sub.
Oh, Going for the Brave Bird, not going for the Parasaurn at all. Going for the Kangaskhan. Oh. I stand corrected. Going for the Parasaurn. Going for the Swagger on Kangaskhan. Again, going for the 50-50.
It's really big.
I think that's the game.
That's gonna be
On the Meowstick, the Meowstick goes down.
Does it either gyro or substitute? But regardless.
Snapped out. And that looks like it's the game. That is the game.
Last game. Let's see. Yeah. It's game.
So Ben takes game 1.
It's a pretty tight series. A pretty tight game.
But both of them did learn a bit more about the other's team, so we'll see if either can use that to the advantage.
Yeah, that's the good thing about a best of 3. You use game 1, get information.
Like, Soul knows that Ben has a way of raising his physical defense that doesn't rely on him not having his own safeguard.
That's pretty smart.
I think the key turn of that game was when Ben won the speed tie and then crit through the power punch.
Yeah, that was the biggest play.
But since we see that Soul's Kangaskhan wasn't a 252-252 spread, it might be hovering more in the middle.
Well, regardless, they know each other's speed, so...
Yeah. Which is the same. So, looking into this game, are we allowed to say anything about what they could possibly do? Anyway,
did we figure out what item was on Ben's Talonflame?
Ben's Talonflame? I don't think we did.
Nope.
All we know is that it was paralyzed and it was swaggered. They Brave Birded during that last game too, right?
Did it?
My party does not stop. I got a party with these guys. I'm sending lawyers on. You guys are going
Hey, who won the first round? Ben.
Have you went through the room? Before they had bowls, also Soulsur.
Alright, so the game is starting and we'll see what they picked now. Alright.
We see Salomon's Kangaskhan lead.
Let's see, against Ben.
This would put some more immediate pressure on that Ferrothorn if it happened.
Oh,
Talonflame Garchomp.
Soulsur getting that nice Intimidate off onto
neither of those Pokemon that enjoy the Intimidate.
Ben has to worry about like all the fake out pressure here. But both his Pokemon are at -1 thanks to the Intimidate.
Like in this game, I'm half Puerto Rican, half Dallas. Half Puerto Rican, half Dallas. Yes. South America. It has a big black light Indian population.
I feel like in terms of leads, even though Soulsur is putting on more pressure, I feel like immediately Ben has the advantage with the leads.
What makes you say that?
Because I feel
Ferrothorn
the fact, mostly because of the fact that Garchomp and Talonflame both will get a first hit in. Like, assuming they're both not choiced, I think they get a first hit on the Salomons.
Yeah, Soulsur has to determine which one to fake out.
Soulsur probably has a stronger Pokemon here, but Ben has the faster Pokemon.
Yeah.
And no switch at all in this turn, and Soulsur going immediately for the Mega Evolution. Let's see who. Tailwind up.
Tailwind.
Interesting. Now that Ben's team will go first. Well, should be.
And then Dragon Claw.
Dragon Claw onto the Silence. Would it be able to KO? So
No.
close to the KO.
And it reveals the life.
Life Orb.
Life
Reveals
Orb.
the Life Orb and Dragon Pulse. onto the Garchomp, and
the
it KOs.
Garchomp gone.
Knockout.
There we go. Now Ben's down 3-0, but he has
power punch.
Oh, power up.
Power punches on his own Salamence.
He
And
probably
is only able to get to +1.
right. He probably predicted that both
would protect.
Yeah, both would protect, but that play from Ben was able to mess with Soulsur's strategy.
But by the second turn, like, it feels like it's really switched. Now Ben has the faster Pokemon. That worked.
Furthermore, Ben has the fake out pressure too.
Yeah.
So he can immediately fake out that Rotom W, which threatens both the Talonflame with a Thunderbolt or Hydro Bomb, and Kangaskhan with a Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah. Rotom's really good right here. But just the fact that Ben is not only the faster Pokemon, it's not with Tailwind. The Kangaskhan's that would worse speed time before Ben has the advantage there.
Ben might have a way of taking out the Rotom if he really went after it here, though.
But if he goes for
that's
the
not
Rotom,
true.
but if Ben goes to the Rotom W, then that leaves Soulsur's Kanga free to attack.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And then Brave Bird.
Brave Bird onto, let's see who the target is. Kangaskhan. Oh.
At -1, that's not doing too much.
Yeah.
But a return.
Double targets the Kangaskhan.
Take out the Kangaskhan.
Oh, and it survives
survives.
by 11 HP.
And then here go the +1 return.
Should be able to KO.
It
does KO.
That is a huge turn. Huge turn
and
right
Rotom
there.
W is free to attack as well. Oh,
But he Will-O-Wisp.
instead.
Thinking that
Double into Kanga.
yeah, I think they would double into Kanga.
He might have been expecting the switch or his own Kanga to be KO'd.
Yeah.
That Ferrothorn.
Yeah, that's right. Now,
If the Kangaskhan were to attack the Ferrothorn at all, it would knock itself out. But the Rotom could do a bit more to Ferrothorn with something like Will-O-Wisp.
however, that Talonflame is locked into the field with -1. Oh, goes for the Brave Bird onto the Kangaskhan KOing it. And it leaves Rotom W free to either Thunderbolt the Talonflame. Oh,
Will-O-Wisp
with the Ferrothorn. Will it be able to survive? Oh no,
Yeah,
it goes for
substitute.
the substitute, being safe.
Due to the leftovers, the burn will be hacking away at Ferrothorn a little bit.
No, this really
slower,
depends on
but
what
it doesn't happen.
Soulsur's last Pokemon is
I'm
here.
assuming it's going to be a Talonflame. That is my prediction. Oh, it
It
is
is
the
Talonflame.
Talonflame.
I definitely think Soul's in the advantage right here.
Yeah, I think Soul has the advantage as well. He just has to be able to predict what Ben is going to do.
Honestly,
Ben's Talonflame can't really. I mean, neither his Pokemon can do too much to Soulsur's Talonflame.
well, no, it really depending on what happens. Yeah. That was the situation where Soulsur needed.
Yeah, he needed to stall out that Tailwind. It's still up, correct?
Regardless, even that.
Oh.
And then Thunderbolt onto the
KO.
I think that's the game.
Yeah, that's the closer right there. Unless Ferrothorn should be.
And Gyro Ball.
Need
double.
attack.
I think that now that seals the game. Yep.
Yeah, the
That's
opponent's Tailwind goes out. And Talonflame going for that Flare Blade, just wanting to get rid of that Ferrothorn
Making sure the
sub.
sub is down. And it's not like the Ferrothorn would be going before it.
Yeah.
Alright, and see Thunderbolt onto the Ferrothorn. Just chunking it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, critical too.
Critical, yeah.
Will this Ferrothorn Gyro Ball be able to do much to Talonflame?
I don't
We'll
think
see.
the burn. No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, not with the
I
burn.
forgot about the burn.
burn pretty much sealed it.
It's pretty much the end of Ferrosaur, and it can protect Skull, but it's going to burn itself out before Player Blitz will lose PP.
Yeah, the match is forfeited. Yeah. So Soulsur brings the game to game 3.
With the
grand finals, yeah. But it's not like it's a single elimination tournament, so it's the last game of the tournament. There's no second set or anything.
Were there multiple sets in the last?
Yes, because it was a double elimination bracket. This is a Swiss tournament, so it's,
go to
person 1.
Right click.
Where's right click? Where's right click?
Properties.
Okay.
By this point, both of the players have had a chance to see what kind of stuff does and doesn't work for them.
It'll be interesting to see what they'll pull out, trying to counter each other. Counters their counters and counters their counters. Pretty much metagaming each other.
He won a game because the guy who was +2 lowers. Pretty good if you that's like the situation
I think they're really both even. In some teams, they're really evenly matched here.
Yeah.
It's really coming down to like big turns where you have to read each other. Game 1, obviously, that went in Ben's favor. Game 2 is gone more into Soul's favor.
That last game didn't seem to be too influenced by speed ties, though, did it?
No. I think what it came down to was a turn where the Mega Kangaskhan survived the double attack. That was so huge because it allowed him to kill, like, one-shot Ben's Kangaskhan.
You guys, okay, alright, you guys ready?
Alright, it's the last game, and let's see what they lead out.
Ben taking a big swig of his water, making sure he's ready.
Yeah, it's Poland Spring, not smart. It maybe influenced the game. Oh, okay, he goes for the same leads on game 2 with Salamence and Kangaskhan.
And Ferrothorn and Kangaskhan. Now, this is going to be a big turn.
Now,
nothing can happen, but something really big can happen this turn.
Soulsur starts off the game with a nice -1 on both physical speed.
The tricky part here is that both Kangaskhan's are, speed tying. And of course, Soul doesn't want to fake out
Ferrothorn, so it's pretty risky. However,
which puts Ben in a really good spot, but at the same time, the Salamence there.
Exchange, and then you start doing your H.
I think the threat of Ferrothorn puts Ben in a better spot here.
Oh,
we're not seeing any switches.
Yeah, no switches at all.
But all right, so Ben's Mega Evolves first here. So
because we know they have the same speed.
Yeah, but this turn.
It shows that Ben is going to go first.
No, that's not how it goes. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one Mega's first.
So,
fake out onto the Salamence goes.
Fakes out on Salamence.
And let's see what it is. Oh,
and
power punch on the Kangaskhan. Ooh, critical hit. That's major.
I think that is major because it allows...
Bringing Kangaskhan down to under half.
Ferrothorn is able to hide behind the substitute.
With no physical ailment on it, like no attack dropped or burn on it.
It was attack dropped by the Intimidate first turn.
This is really, really good. I think it's a really great spot for Soulsur here.
Yeah, with that +2 Kangaskhan against Ben's -1 Kangaskhan. and
it's -1
Ferrothorn in the sub.
Well, it might be kind of hard for him to actually KO the Ferrothorn here. He can break the sub.
I don't honestly.
He can,
It'll get to a point where
sucker punch right onto the
-1.
Kangaskhan.
He doesn't have to do it.
Doesn't
Well,
do
see,
that
right
much.
here, I think if flamethrowers, then I assume Soulsur Power Punch the Kangaskhan, which would put him at +4.
Yeah, which is pretty deadly.
Oh, he returns.
For
He
the return
returns.
He wants to ensure the KO on the Kangaskhan, bringing the score 4-3.
Yeah, he's expecting a switch there.
Oh, Gyro Ball onto.
I'd imagine Salamence.
On
the
the
Kangaskhan.
just wanting to drop it down low. Probably enough for a Talon Flame to come in.
But still, you have the flamethrower putting pressure on the Ferrothorn, and then +2 Mega. And then
Here we see a Talon Flame
comes
might
out.
be capable of taking out either of Soulsur's mons.
Yeah.
Salamence might actually have enough HP to live one attack off of the Talon Flame.
We'll just have to see. Oh, the
and then
Kangaskhan goes
comes
back. Doesn't want to risk the Kangaskhan getting KO'd. It's switching it
It's
in.
a Rotom.
Rotom W.
Who draws the Ferrothorn also.
And switches into the Garchomp. Let's see. Ooh, Brave Bird.
Who does he
goes
go
on
after?
to-
This is
Let's see,
big.
Salamence or Rotom W.
Same.
Let's see. He goes
I don't
for the
know,
tries to go for the Kangaskhan, but hits the Rotom W instead.
And a flamethrower. Okay, no burn. Rotom threatens both these Pokemon right here.
It's a Thunderbolt onto the, or Hydro Pump onto the Talonflame,
or Will-O-Wisp on the Garchomp. And even then, if Ferrothorn comes back, you can also burn that too. And then the Brave Bird.
Elements for Kangaskhan probably wants to save that Intimidate, and he goes
also-
for the
yeah,
Rotom
Rotom.
W, trying to take it out possibly.
Yeah.
Let's see what Garchomp goes for.
Dragon
Dragon
Claw.
Claw onto the
I assume Rotom.
Rotom W. Does it KO?
Yes,
Ooh,
I think.
it does
Yeah,
KO.
thanks to the Life Orb.
How?
Oh, we didn't see a Citrus on that round.
No,
it had
there were leftovers. There were good leftovers already.
Now, Soulsur is bringing in the Salamence again, having -1 on the Talonflame and the Garchomp. And he also has a fake out pressure since Kangaskhan just switched in. However, Ben's Pokemon can still outspeed Soulsur's Pokemon.
Yeah, even though Soulsur has fake out here, he's in
We've
a
seen
real.
the Life Orb on the Garchomp, which means even at -1, it's still going to be fairly powerful.
Alright. Fake out goes on to the
Ooh, the
Ferrothorn,
Ferrothorn.
getting that nasty Iron Barbs.
You can assume that there's a Dragon Claw coming Salomonce's way.
Dragon Claw goes on to.
And I think this KOs. This definitely KOs.
Doesn't survive. Brings Soulsur into a really tough position.
Kangaskhan wouldn't be able to take either of these Pokemon without knocking itself out.
If Soulsur targets Garchomp or Ferrothorn with his Kangaskhan, he's going to lose his, definitely 100% going to lose his Kangaskhan due to the recoil from Ruskin and Iron Barbs. Let's see what...
He wouldn't even be able to hit either of them twice.
Yeah.
Let's see what Talonflame will be able to do.
This is a big turn. And Brave Bird, which I assume is going on to the Garchomp.
Talonflame. And then...
Ferrothorn doesn't KO. They might put up the sub.
That nasty recoil from Rough-Skin Life Orb.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch right on. Ooh. Going.
Yeah.
Gyro Ball goes up to the Talonflame.
And that's the game. That is effectively the game. Talonflame can't attack without damaging itself, so.
Oh man.
It doesn't matter at this point which Talonflame goes first.
Forfeiting, quit the game
Yeah,
now.
looks like we're gonna see
Ben7000 win this. The match
And
was
it's forfeited,
forfeited,
and Ben is your NYC Elite Four Round 2 champion.
avenging his loss against Soul in the finals last time.
It was a pretty tight game. Both players played hard.
It was a great series.
Yeah, that was a great
really
set.
tight series.
Nice, yeah.